So what does the Bible tell us about Satan? Well, the Bible is very clear. The word of God is very clear. The Bible tells us that Satan is the father of lies. So Satan, he has to lie in order for him to do what he needs to do. Because you have to remember, if Satan does not lie to you and I, he's not going to get away with it. So that's why he has to lie. There is no truth in him. We see this when he went to Eve. What did he do? He manipulated Eve. He created lie, and then he added some sort of a truth in it. This is what the devil does. He's consistently always lying, and he's so good at lying that when he's lying to a person, it looks as if it is true, but it's not actually true. It's full of lies. Another thing that the word of God shows us that about Satan, he transformed himself into the angel of light. Because if, let's say, if Satan comes to you in his normal form, you are not going to listen to him, because you're gonna know that this is Satan. So he has to come to you as if he is the angel of light. That is how so many people get deceived by the trap of the devil. That is how so many people, they end up signing a deal with the devil, because they assume that it is the angel of God. They assume that it is a person God has sent, when it's actually the devil. This is why it's extremely important. You have to test the spirit. Don't ever just say yes to everything, or agree with everything, or accept everything and assume that is a blessing from God. Some people, they have received blessing, they have received certain things, and it's not from God. It was sent through Satan, but they could not, and they didn't know it was not from God. It's because, like the Bible shows us, Satan transformed himself into the angel of light, because he came like this pure, wonderful angel, wonderful person, when it was a trap to trap your life, to trap you in that sort of system or that lifestyle. So whenever you notice something is too good to be true, then you have to question it. Whenever you want to take action, accept something, you always have to go in prayer. You have to know also the word of God, in order for you to understand, okay, this is not the word, this is not God's way, and this is Satan's way. Because most of people, they get deceived sometimes because you do not know the word of God. So when it looks beautiful, you assume it is from God. But when you look at carefully in the word of God, you can understand this thing does not make sense. This behavior, it does not make sense. This person is not from God sent, is from Satan. So you're going to understand that. But you need to know the word of God, and you also need to take time in prayer. You have to be very prayerful. In order for you, if you call yourself a child of God, a woman of God, a man of God, you need to spend time in praying, in seeking the presence of God, in walking in the way of God, in meditating the word of God. And don't give up in doing the work of God, because all those spiritual fruit, all those spiritual things is going to help you to be able to detect that this is from Satan, this is from God. This is God is telling me to do this, this is not God. Because when you're just going according to what you see, according to what you hear, according to what somebody is telling you, the Satan can use you anytime, can manipulate you anytime. And this is what's happening most of the time. And Satan is taking advantage of many people, because people, they do not know when is God is speaking, when this blessing is from God. People, they don't understand. Some people, they think like when God is telling you to wait, they think like, oh, it's the devil. Well, actually, maybe God is telling you, be patient because I'm molding you. Some people, they think like, oh, God's blessing has to happen now. No, it doesn't work like that. So spend time in prayer, spend time in meditating the ways of God, in order for you to not get deceived. My dear friend, may God bless you, protect you, and guide you. And if this is your first time in my channel, go ahead, like, subscribe, and leave your comment. And also you can go ahead, download my intention